This here would be definitely a lower income area. Just a trailer park. And this is in the southeast part of town. I don't know if I'm going the wrong way or not here, or if there is a way. But I've seen these things listed for as much as like $25,000, $30,000. But I'm sure it's got a lot of the pitfalls that come with owning a trailer home. I don't know what the law is here, but I do know a lot of places they will force you to keep paying rent, you know, on the space itself. But they got some, you know, these aren't too run down or anything, but just to have a glimpse into some different communities here, different areas. I don't know how the hell to get out of here. So definitely a different income level than we saw in the suburban division up north, comparatively to here. And then the mall is right near here too. Gas station and Little Caesars and stuff. This here's kind of the old downtown area, Bismarck, where they've got some different restaurants and stuff. There's almost always office space for rent available there. The old Tribune, Bismarck Tribune building, the old newspaper building was there. But yeah, they've got a couple, you know, some little shops and stuff like that. Restaurants and stuff in this area, downtown. And then we're coming up on the right. I will get a better look at it when we go by it, but it's the old train station building, which is one of the coolest Northern Pacific buildings. You can see it here. It's one of the nicest pieces of architecture in the city, and it's currently empty. The whole thing's empty, which is really stupid. Like, the city should do something. I suppose it's privately owned, but big beautiful space sitting empty there. Could be, it used to be Fiesta Villa restaurant. It's like this Mexican restaurant place, which was fitting, and I like it because the train goes right behind it still, which I guess would freak some people out. And then Peacock Alley is here to the left. We'll go in there too. And here's, yeah, Bismarck Arts and Galleries Association. It's a gallery, local gallery. And then we're driving straight towards the mall here. At this point, Kirkwood Mall. And then the Civic Center. Looks like the event center is to the left here. But there's some probably the most traffic you're going to see in Bismarck is around here. This is that State Street, and then the I-95 is off to the right here, on the left. And for some reason, this area just became no man's land a little bit. A lot of like kind of shady hotels that are closing down, where they have got, you know, long-term people living there probably to keep them afloat. Unfinished buildings. Another hotel up here they just tore down, and this will be under construction if you're here in the summer, guaranteed. The Wood House, this place used to be awesome, and it just closed not long ago, and it's sad. But the Wood House, you used to be able to go in there and you would order, every booth had a little telephone in it, and you could order from a telephone, and they would bring your order to the table. And they still had the old telephones in there until the end, and then just kind of over COVID, it just, I guess, closed the business in the end. At the end of it. And then of course here, yeah, we've got the Capitol to the right. But that's probably the worst you'll see of traffic ever in Bismarck, is that area. It's really a pretty easy town to drive in. There's no congestion. Even if it's during rush hour, so to speak, it's really not that bad. There's no traffic. It's basically what you can say. So heading to North Bismarck, this is all brand new up here. I don't know really much of any of this. I don't even think I've ever been on this road. This is technically North Washington Street, okay. So none of this existed until recently. And dang, birds just flying like crazy. Yeah, this is all new. That's like a retirement home over there, Missouri Slope. They have this temple, this golden St. Mary's school in the right there. And kind of like a lot of, you know, these subdivisions, you can take a drive through one of these. Liberty Elementary School is right here. Looks like basically everything here is gonna be developed. Hopefully there's some rhyme and reason to what they're doing. Like from a larger civil engineering perspective. Because there's parts of Bismarck that literally look like just anything you wanted to put there, you could, and there was like no zoning. So there's like parts of like North State Street that are just completely nonsensically planned. So, you know, this is a different, I guess, brand new neighborhood which popped up probably last 10 years or so. A lot of RVs out front. Kind of the main suburban experience. I'm wondering why not plant more trees? Just more trees. Like that can help. Or maybe they're just too little, but a lot of these houses don't have any trees planted. To me, it's kind of odd. We got some rocks. Hey, you gotta move that pile of rocks over there. Yeah, so these are brand new houses. A lot of them aren't even finished. They got a couple lots here available for purchase still. And it looks like they're just getting snatched up. I could look up on Zillow. I wonder, I think we're probably looking at 600,000 or so. 500 to 600,000 for some of these. And then up there, yeah, you got St. Mary's over there. I don't know what that's called. I mean, we saw the other cathedral. There's actually a couple, there's a nice cathedral we should check out at University of Mary as well. And that's by a really famous architect, and that's actually a really nice, architecturally considered chapel. And then there's this thing, which, I don't know what you're going for with this. Just very safe and blech, compared to the other two. Not a fan. As you can see. Yeah, that's the chapel thing there. Has these old icons on it. We'll take a look at the universe. I'm nothing against chapels, but I have things against architecture. I guess that's one of them. But you can see we're right at the cusp of a lot of these things, and I imagine to the left here, you know, all this will probably be developed as well. North, yeah, so they're already advertising. Yep, they're already advertising lots for sale here on the left. So all that'll be gobbled up sooner or later as well, with more of what we see on the right. And then looks like we got like a dealership here. So that's probably like upper middle class development that we just rolled through. And we can check out some of the nicer areas, more expensive homes, and then some of the cheaper areas. What the fuck, bro? Alright, started off with a... That was like a weird short green light. Going down South Washington, just give you an idea what Bismarck's like. Go for a little drive through the town. Oh look, looks like a car's on fire. It is 12:50, so we got a little bit of congestion. Friday, people going home from work and stuff. Of course, this road has been under construction since about 1864. So this is a historically accurate road in Bismarck, South Washington, under construction for about 160 years now. There's a family fair that used to be Dan Super Value, and it's like a big supermarket, I guess you could call it. This part of town, there's more apartments as well. And up here, coming up, we've got baseball, where the Bismarck Governors play, which is a pretty nice baseball field, whatever you call it. It's definitely not a stadium, but like bleachers. It's affordable and pretty good. Ow. Bumps are also accurate. So yeah, to the left you can kind of start to see the beginning of that baseball field over there. There's a park here to the left, the zoo as well. Maybe we'll pop into the zoo one day to get a look at that. on. Left here is the baseball field, and obviously this is a pretty main street. Washington kind of cuts through the center of the city, and what was probably the oldest part of the city, you can even see there's more trees up here and a little park. I guess we could go through this little park if we wanted. Where I played baseball growing up, in this little park. Who knows what it's like now. Little pool here to the left, but it's not even really a pool, it's more like one of those kids play pool things, which is pretty cool. If you got a little kid and it's hot out, go splash around in the water. Here to the left is that kids pool, and one of these is a one-way. Can I turn right here? No, I can't turn right. But yeah, this takes you through a little older part of town, probably 1940s, I guess, 1930s most of this was built. But yeah, older trees, these big elm trees. They don't plant the elms anymore, but I do like the elm trees. Drive by the cathedral. I think starting, it's usually marked, there's a district called the Cathedral District, and I could get more information about this cathedral here. But used to be a school. I guess it still is a cathedral school. They had a little playground there. You can see the big cathedral over here. Cathedral was on fire over there. Some kids were playing with a lighter and they started a leaf fire there. And I actually stomped out the fire with my little feet, my shoes. So I'm waiting, I'm hoping, you know, I can redeem that later on. But yeah, there's some pretty nice houses in this neighborhood. It's like a tree got hit by a storm last night. But yeah, this is called the Cathedral District, which is like not really the homes everybody wants to live, you know, on the outside, of course, in a brand new house. But I actually like the character. A lot of these are really nice old houses. Nice big old houses here. Big old trees, nice yards. And there's still fairly affordable homes that pop up in this neighborhood. Yeah. So hopefully that gives you a little glimpse what some residential areas look like in the main street too. This is one of, I think, 4 golf courses to the right here. It's Tom O'Leary golf course. There's a big sledding hill here too in the winter, which is good. And we can take a little drive through BSC campus. Looks like somebody's got a lemonade stand, 50 cents. That's a pretty good price for lemonade. But there's a little walk path by the golf course here as well that you can take. And I'll just turn off on a random street here. Parkview Drive. No, wait, I'll go on Highland Place. My first girlfriend lived on Highland Place. I think the second house. I think it was that house. That could be her dad. Is this a cul-de-sac? Okay, so this is a cul-de-sac. I knew one of them was a trick. This one's the trick. This area is called Highland Acres. I guess it's still called Highland Acres. And it used to be kind of the fancy, like in the old days, it was a little bit fancier part of town. I think it's a newer addition. Probably 50s. There's homes here for like $270, probably $290. If you look for Highland Acres, that's this area here. Never know. I mean, the reason I made this video was kind of more just to people that are maybe not in Bismarck get a feel for a lot of different things, neighborhoods. Like longer form videos. I like long form videos personally when I'm looking at a city or town. Yeah, there used to be this thing, it's still down there I guess, the coulee, and that's like a little water area thing. Not gonna catch much, but like crayfish down there. And this is beginning the BSC, Bismarck State College campus here. They've made a lot of additions to this over the years too. This was really, really small. It was called BJC, Bismarck Junior College. Some frisbee golf happening. Looks like some dormitories here. A lot of these are new buildings. It's really grown a ton since I was young. Always fun driving up this hill in the winter time. Got a bunch of students trying to get to class. I think this is, oh, this looks like English and art. Do I have a stop sign? No, they have a stop sign. Library, English and art there. Police Academy to the left. There should be a pretty nice view up here. Used to be the art building. It might still be the art building. And I would play soccer down here. There's a field down here to the right, which you can kind of see. Pretty big football field, soccer field, and like a track around it. Pretty nice view around here. I wish they could put in some more trails around here. If they got dorms, I don't know if they have dorms on, probably have some dorms on campus. But it would be cool if they developed some, like a little trail network back here for students to wander around. Looks like there's a couple self-made trails. This I've never seen before. Gateway to Science. Wow, that's way bigger than I expected. It's a pretty big building. I wonder what that is. If that's part of the school, I don't know. Random bench. Sure why that bench is there. Cybersecurity. Yeah, all this is new too on this side. These are all new buildings. They must have been in the last 10, 15 years. It's parking for the community bowl. There's places to the left as well. Electrical safety training. Oh wow, there's like a big rec center here now. The pool? Yeah, for like a community college, it's got a little campus. And I imagine they probably have like 4-year programs there as well now. So this is a community called Southport. We're on our way out to Fox Island. And here you can see there's like a, I don't know what you call it, a bay. I did not see that. It's a pretty nice area. Out of here now. Definitely more affluent. Certainly a lot of trees in this area comparatively, but I don't know how to get out of here. I saw a sign that said residents and guests, so I probably shouldn't in here. But nonetheless, beautiful views of the river from here. Super nice views. So I guess all these houses, they come with dock access, so everybody's gonna want them because you got quick access to the river for anybody. Still a lot of boat. So much to do on the river. I prefer to have a friend with a boat rather than have a boat myself, but it's always tempting. Where to put your boat on the river is always a question. And if you got river access from a piece of property near town, that's a pretty valuable thing to have. You know, you can get a boat for a couple $1,000 that'll keep you going on the river. And they got some good views of it here. Wonder how the whole system works. If they like sell them outright or if they're like condo rental type deals.